is Kerim Alyabegovic. Number 5 is Said Kolasinac. Number 11, the skipper, is Edin Dzeko. And number 10 is Ermedin Demirovic. Your substitutes for the United States, the two goalkeepers, are Matt Turner and Chris Brady. They are joined by number 6, Austin Trusty. Number 12 is Miles Robinson. 23, Joe Scally. Number 7 is Gio Reyna. 11 is Brendan Aronson. 14, Sebastian Berhalter. Number 18, Max Arfston. 9 is Ricardo Pepi. 19, Haji Wright. 21 is Timothy Weah. And 26 is Alex Zenderhas. And for Bosnia-Herzegovina, the substitute goalkeepers are Martin Zlomeslic. Mladen Jurkas are joined by number 24, Arjan Malic. Number 2 is Nihad Mujakic. Number 3 is Denis Hadzikadunic. Number 16, Amir Hadzimetovic. Number 17 is Denis Bernic. 26, Ermin Mamic. Number 6 is Benjamin Tahirovic. 13, Ivan Basic. Number 15 is Amar Memic. Number 23, Haris Tabakovic. 25, Jovo Lukic. Number 20 is Esmir Bayraktarovic. And number 9 is Samad Bazdar. Your referee this evening is Brazilian. He is Rafael Klaus. He will be assisted on VAR by Juan Ernesto Soto Arevalo. And we are moments away from kickoff. We've had the flyover, as has been traditional in all of these USA home games. USA hoping to make it 3 out of 3 from the co-hosts in the next round. Canada saw off South Africa. Mexico, in a fevered Azteca last night, put paid to Ecuador's chances. And USA will be looking to join them. Belgium await the winners of this one in the next round. A place in the last 16 up for grabs here. The USA have just gone into their huddle. Down in front of us, they will be in their kind of traditional red and white diagonal stripes with white shorts and white socks. Bosnia-Herzegovina are all in dark blue, yellow pinstripes on the shirts. They will be kicking from right to left as we look. The nation holds its breath here. From the salmon boats of Walla Walla to the offices of Eagle Rock. It's game on here in Santa Clara. Bosnia get us underway, going from right to left. Long ball played forward from Nikola Katic. Bosnia on the attack early on. USA came out really quickly in those opening 2 games. Bosnia expected to be dogged and defensive and stoic. But isn't that what we were told against Paraguay and Australia? And the USA absolutely blew them away. Bosnia have won a corner here inside 20 seconds. Long ball forward, last touch off the defender. And Alja Begovic has come across to the left-hand side to swing this in with his right foot. Brazilian referees just gone in to sort out the crowd scene underneath the crossbar in the 6-yard box. Set pieces will be a big deal here for Bosnia. Got their first goal of the tournament, Canada, from a corner. Demirovic and Dzeko, amongst others, will cause a problem. Alja Begovic with a cross in. It's half cleared and Pulisic then sends it sky high and out of the danger area for the States. There's a collision in the middle of the field. The referee's played an advantage. Bosnia have it in the left back area with Radaljic. And Radaljic just goes back to his goalkeeper, Nikola Vasily. Bit of a nameless clearance from him, throw into the USA in the right back area. Bosnia-Herzegovina, who accumulated 4 points in that group stage. The win against Qatar was key in that. But a bit of an odd defeat against Switzerland, a game that got out of hand pretty quickly. It was 0-0 after 70 minutes, a game eventually that they lost 4-0. In the 1-1 draw with Canada helped them out. First attack here for the USA, Weston McKennie comes up to the right hand side and Serginho Dest over the halfway line. Time and space for McKennie, moves it on to Dest again. Dest might have a little run at his fullback here, down the right hand side. Dest into the penalty area, step over. Shows a little bit too much to the defender. And Ivan Sunic gets in with a tackle. Ball is out for a throw-in to the USA. And the USA just calm it down, organised. Looked like Freeman was going to go long possibly, but he's dropped it back into Chris Richards. Chris Richards goes into the centre circle. And the captain, Tim Ream. Back out to Alex Freeman. USA lost their third group game. Much changed. Maurizio Pochettino changed things around a little bit, protecting players on yellow cards mainly, but that defeat to Turkey did mean the USA have lost their last 11 games against European opposition. A statistic which will buoy Bosnia here. On the halfway line, right hand side, is Alex Freeman. Out to Dest. Quick starts have been a key for the USA. And a helping hand from a couple of own goals, which never goes amiss. Freeman goes back in to Weston McKennie. Tyler Adams drops deep. Pulisic with his first chance to come in. Pulisic might have a shot here, edge of the box. Pulisic, it's blocked by the defender. Radeljic put his body on the line. It's going to be a corner kick to the USA. Good drive from Pulisic. Great response from the crowd as well. Definitely a fever around these parts lately. First corner of the game, taken short from the USA. Pulisic has two defenders in front of him. Little step over. Tries to get away from Dedic on that far side. Now the cross comes into the box and it's too easy for Edin Dzeko, who's back there helping his defence out. The veteran striker. He just launches it high into the California sunshine and it drops in the USA half, and they'll build out from the back again. Ream out to Pulisic. There's a little 1-2. That was good. With McKennie. Gigovic got a toe in for Bosnia. Anthony Robinson loves to get forward up that left-hand side, the Fulham fullback. Weston McKennie, left-hand corner of the box. Tries to put the cross in. It's going to be another corner. This time is doing the defending, and the USA suddenly turning the screw on Bosnia. 5 minutes in. No goals. USA 0. Bosnia Herzegovina 0. All of this action available through your local broadcaster. It's been an absolutely wonderful day of football. We'll have time to catch up on that maybe in the hydration break later on. Right-footed in-swinger coming in for the USA. Second corner kick of the game. Richards is up there. Freeman's up there. Freeman it was who was nearest to it. A clash of heads at the near post. Referee will have to stop the game. There's a Bosnian defender down. Armin Gigovic it was, who just arrived at the same time as Alex Freeman. Typical Californian weather. It's 22 degrees. Shouldn't really pose much of a problem for the Bosnians. No wind, no prospect of any rainstorms, etc. So we shouldn't get any delays here in Santa Clara this afternoon. Gigovic is back on his feet. Looks none the worse for that clash of heads. And USA have taken the free kick. We are back underway. Freeman up the right hand side. Dest tries to turn it round the corner. Muaremovic was there throwing USA. Weston McKennie lofts it forward, looking for the run of Balogun. Again, Muaremovic is doing the defending. Sunic. It's tight on this left hand side. Throwing for Bosnia right on the halfway line. Sergei Barbares down there. Got a double-breasted, brass-buttoned jacket on. Sergei Barbares. I don't mind it. Looks a bit like a coach driver. Ball flicked on. Bosnia trying to attack. Chris Richards is fouled. Chris Richards was one of those who didn't play in the matchday 3 game for the States. On the yellow card, the Crystal Palace centre-back. Had an excellent season with the Premier League side, did Chris Richards. Collected himself a bit of silverware too. The Europa Conference League was taken back to Croydon. Another foul from Bosnia. Physical side Bosnia, they did actually commit more fouls than any other team in the group stage of this tournament. So USA might just expect Bosnia to leave a little bit on them today. Anthony Robinson steps on the ball left hand side, recovers, retrieves possession, drops it off to Pulisic. USA will start again in the centre circle with Richards. Tim Ream looking for an option forward, doesn't have one, goes square to Alex Freeman. Out to Dest, right hand side. Played round the corner and won back by Malik Tillman. Bosnia can only half clear, Tillman has it. Sliding tackle, strong tackle from Said Kolasinac. Very competitive in that left wing back role is Said Kolasinac. Tim Ream with a long ball forward, just overhit. Was looking for the run of Serginho Dest down this right hand side. Dest couldn't pluck it out of the sky, and it will be a throw in to Bosnia. Lively start here in Santa Clara, and no goals, no real chances to speak of. Bosnia will be looking to manage this in increments today, just maybe get to 20 minutes at 0-0. See how USA can respond if they don't get the hot start that they had in the Australia and Paraguay games. They're looking for it now though. Tillman tries to get round Murahemovic. Good defending from Tarek Murahemovic. Seen him play a few times in Serie A for Sassuolo this season. No nonsense centre back. He plays left side of those 3 centre backs for Bosnia. Number 5-4-1 maybe out of possession for Bosnia. They're in possession now though, and Alija Begovic is going down the left hand side. He's going to win another corner. Second one for the Dragons. Just a long ball forward from the goalkeeper there, and it was well taken down by Edin Dzeko. Shot was saved by Matt Freeze. Going to have a corner kick here. Alija Begovic. Once again, the referee's getting himself involved in the scrimmaging in the 6-yard box. Tyler Adams has enjoyed himself in there, laughing at something. Referee needs about 10 pairs of eyes here. We haven't seen too much of this at this tournament. Fairly well behaved at these set pieces, but Bosnians will like to make a nuisance of themselves. Alija Begovic, left arm in the air is the signal. Towards the back post, Freeze had to punch it clear. Did not look comfortable there, Matt Freeze. Managed to claw it away from underneath his own crossbar. Standing now with his arms outstretched. Maybe looking for an offence off the referee, but didn't get one. It's going to be a throw into Bosnia, right hand side. Back into the centre circle. And Radelic moved on to Alija Begovic, who's still out on this left hand side, having taken the corner. Long ball played forward towards Alija Begovic, but that one is overhit. And it runs all the way through to the 27-year-old keeper for USA, Mike Freeze. Matt Freeze all in yellow this evening. We're to our left hand side, the New York City goalkeeper. USA try and build left hand side, Anthony Robinson. Looking to play to the feet of Balogun. Defender got across there. Not seen much of Balogun as an attacking force so far. Seeing the replay of that corner, Matt Freeze did well to adjust his feet because he very nearly got caught underneath that. It's a dangerous ball in. And now the big switch, looking for Robinson. Can't get there. Amar Dedic just swings a right boot at it and clears. Demirovic challenges Tim Ream. Ball is back with Matt Freeze. This is studio-based off-tube commentary of USA 0, Bosnia Herzegovina 0. Approaching 13 minutes. Majority of the pitch bathed in sunlight. The shadows just starting to lengthen here from this main stand. Down the way to our left-hand side. Chris Richards plays it out to Weston McKennie. Once again, Weston McKennie's dropped deep to get on the ball. Supporters from Serginho Dest. Dest back to Freeman. Moved on to Tim Ream. Now Pulisic's got a little bit of space on the half turn. Faced up by Gigovic. Wants to run him. Pulisic does so. Comes back in field. Tyler Adams. Just Richards. Bosnian defenders have just dropped into a low block here. Dest. Dest is fouled by Kolasinac. Just moved the ball inside the former Arsenal man. He was body checked by Said Kolasinac. Free kick to the USA. He does love a foul, does Said Kolasinac. Free kick is 2 yards in from the touchline. 35 yards out, and a chance for the USA to put some pressure on these Bosnian defenders. Malik Tillman is the right-footed option. Anthony Robinson is the left-footed option. The cross from left back. Tillman's put it in near post towards Balogun. It's half cleared from Bosnia. Dest has it. Tillman might swing this in again. Weston McKennie turns it round the corner for Robinson. Robinson with a crossing chance. He has a shooting opportunity. And the first sight of goal for following Balogun. Didn't really commit to the shot. He's dragged it wide of the left-hand post of Nikola Vasily. It's a really good pick out, actually, from Anthony Robinson. Pulled the ball back to Balogun, and Balogun just got his body shape all wrong. Scuffed the shot. Out for a goal kick. 15 minutes gone. Scoreless here in Santa Clara. Edin Dzeko inadvertently helps the ball on with his head. A little bit of head tennis in the USA half. Anthony Robinson eventually gets it down. Rolls it back to his goalkeeper. Tim Ream. 38 years of age now, Tim Ream. Long ball played forward. Serginho Dest was in behind the Bosnian defenders. But the ball was overhit. It's collected by Nikola Vasily. Bosnia come forward, left-hand side. Throw in right on the halfway line. United States won it, and they're going to get it too. Weston McKennie takes it quickly. Balogun. All a little bit frantic down this left-hand side. The Bosnian coach was in a bit of a orange down there. Alex Freeman has it. Weston McKennie. Ball forward for Balogun. Now Balogun's the wrong side of the defender. Tries the low cross. Blocked. It's going to be a throw-in to USA right down by the corner flag. Deljic doing the defending. And Alex Freeman again shapes to launch it long. Doesn't. Goes back to Chris Richards. And the USA from a promising position there. A little bit wasteful. In fact, to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Don't know why they wouldn't just launch that in the penalty area. Start again. Freeman. Good run, Weston McKennie, right-hand side. He's got time and space. Can he pick his head up, McKennie? Low cross, keeper parries it. It's bounced off the head of Anthony Robinson. He didn't know anything about it. Good adventure from the USA left-back. It's gone out, I think, for a goal kick. McKennie was onside. Weston McKennie put the cross in. Vasily kind of flapped at it. And as he patted it away, he's patted it straight onto the head of Anthony Robinson, who knew nothing about it. Ball flew over the crossbar. It is a goal kick to Bosnia. "18 minutes gone, no goals. Bosnian keeper is now down. Nikola Vasily, a little break in play, collided with Anthony Robinson in the aftermath of that. Nikola Vasily, as it stands, I think as of yesterday actually, currently unattached. There's a lot of players whose contract ran out on June the 30th. So some free agents. Had free agents in the England game earlier on today, and there's a couple here in this Bosnian squad. On the bench, Dennis Hadzikadunic is also unattached. Just a little bit of a oddity. Contract was with St. Pauli in the Bundesliga, so whether he rejoins there with that famous German club remains to be seen. The two Bosnian substitute goalkeepers are warming up down below us. Martin Slomoslic and Mladen Jukas, but Nikola Vasily looks like he's going to be okay. Mauricio Pochettino down there having a little chat with Tim Ream. Ready to get back underway. Vasily will be okay. And we will resume with a goal kick for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Long ball. Dzeko makes the challenge. Another foul, this time by Sunic on Christian Pulisic. Free kick USA. Refereeing has been fairly sympathetic in this tournament so far, but the Bosnians just pushing the envelope a little bit. Physical side. Serginho Dest. Back to Freeman. Alex Freeman, one of the goal scorers on match day 2 against Australia. McKennie. Dest. McKennie went for the 1-2. Dest came in field. Now McKennie has it. Right down in front of the Bosnian technical area. Switched out to the left-hand side. Via Richards to Ream. Good ball from Ream. Into the penalty area. Goes Tillman. Bosnian defender's gone down. Wants a free kick. Doesn't get one. And it's going to be a corner kick to USA. Good run from Malik Tillman. Murahemovic it was who went to ground. But the referee ignored his claims. Corner kick for the USA. Third corner kick of the game for the States. Malik Tillman this time. Right-footed in-swinger from the left-hand side. Left arm in the air is the signal towards the near post. Vasily comes, gets a big right glove on it, sends it out to this left-hand side. Throw in for the US. Freeman into the feet of Balogun. Balogun. Murahemovic was really tight to him. Murahemovic then completes the clearance. Richards just had to hurry as Demirovic was closing him down. Bosnia have a throw in. I think Sergei Barbares will be happy with how the first 22 minutes have gone here. Certainly the happier of the two coaches. Throw in, helped on by Dzeko, and then that's poor from Demirovic. He's just surrendered possession back to the US. Tyler Adams comes out to this right-hand side. Freeman moves it on to Dest. Dest has runners both ways. Tillman lets it run. That's good. Balogun. Space out wide for Anthony Robinson. Corner of the penalty area. Pulisic on the overlap. Pulisic. Good defending. Big, strong defending by Nikola Katic over there. Just put his body in between the ball and Christian Pulisic. And it's out for a goal kick to Bosnia. And we have reached the first hydration break of this one. 23 minutes gone. No goals. Not a ton of chances. Real goal mouth action here. And it is USA 0, Bosnia 0. As I alluded to, it was already been a crazy day of action here. Two come from behind wins. England were about 20 minutes away from disaster against DR Congo in the early game today, before Harry Kane scored twice late on. 2 Anthony Gordon assists to turn that one around for England. The golden boot race, by the way, in this tournament has been absolutely wild. The premium players, Mbappe, Haaland, Messi, Harry Kane, everyone stepping up. And then in the second game of the day, about 2 hours on from the final whistle, I still can't believe that Senegal did not win that football match. Senegal led 2-0 and were really cruising. Belgium got 2 very, very late goals to take it to extra time when they'd already looked dead and buried. And then with 4 minutes left in extra time, they've got a really soft VAR penalty. And Yuri Tillemans, not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, stepped up, slotted it into the top corner. And from absolutely nowhere, Belgium were into the round of 16. And it will be the Red Devils that await the winner of this one. USA and Bosnia. Just the Bosnians' second appearance at this tournament. 2014 was their first. They didn't make it out the group stage, and then did not qualify in 2018 and 2022. USA regular fixtures in the last 16 particularly. 5 times they've made it through to that stage. 2022 being the last one. Quarter-finalists in 2002. And semi-finalists, if you remember, way back in 1930. We are all rehydrated here, which is good to know. And we're going to restart with a goal kick to Bosnia and the orange-clad Nikola Vasiljevic. Vasiljevic will send this long over the halfway line. Dzeko challenges, doesn't win it. Dedic is over there on that far side. Dedic tussles with Robinson, snaps in with the tackle, just about keeps the ball from going out for a throw-in, but Bosnia are all the way back with the goalkeeper again. Vasiljevic tried to kind of guessed at that clearance, did the Bosnian keeper. Foul by Anthony Robinson, just left a little bit on Amad Dedic on that far side. Bosnia will have a free kick. Anthony Robinson, another who impressed this season in the Premier League with Fulham. Always shows great adventure from fullback. Freeman is wiped out over on this side by Demirovic. The referee's played an advantage. But Bosnia are treading a fine line here. So far, Rafael Klaus, the Brazilian referee, He's not produced any cards, but there's one coming, I reckon. Alex Freeman. Tim Reen. Look for the run of Anthony Robinson. Gigovic intercepted. Ream has it back again. Chris Richards in the centre circle. Out to Dest. In the right back area. Weston McKennie switches it out to Robinson. That's a good ball. Robinson got that all wrong. Tried to go past his fullback. Ball ricocheted back off Anthony Robinson. And it's out for a goal kick. To Bosnia. Amar Dedic was the man doing the defending back there. Plays his club football in Portugal for Benfica. Had a nice little run in the Champions League this season. In fact, had a wild run in the Champions League this season. Those memorable games against Real Madrid. Ball is headed forward by Radelic. Chris Richards clears. Pulisic has it. He has a chance. Balogun, if he's onside. Balogun, corner of the penalty area. Faced up by Dedic. Balogun, he's beaten Dedic. He's gone down. No penalty. Waved away by Klaus. Balogun looks appealingly at the referee, who's waved it off. Balogun is still sitting on the turf. He's onside. Heads towards the left corner of the box. Little step over. Beyond Dedic. Looks like he's gone down a little bit easy. We might get a second look at it now. Ooh, the right foot of Dedic comes out. Catches Balogun on the shin. Let's see if the VAR is interested in this. To my eye, on first look, it's a little bit soft. Juan Ernesto Soto Arevalo. Is the VAR, and he's not interested. I just mentioned during the hydration break that particularly soft penalty kick that Belgium got at the end. There was not an awful lot of difference between that and the one we've just seen. Anyway, we're back underway, no penalty. Free kick for Bosnia this time. Serginho Dest with the foul. Murahimovic. In fact, I think it was Stjepan Radiljic was the man who went down. Murahimovic takes the free kick, gets it back off Sunjic. Pretty pragmatic performance so far from Bosnia, as you would imagine. Very on brand. They don't lose by large margins very much. Here's a chance for Balogun. Balogun shoots 1-0. Oh, the flag's gone up. No, it hasn't. It's 1-0. Oh, now the flag's gone up. Well, what's going on? The referee looked across at the linesman. Then Balogun started to celebrate. We need to see this again. Balogun is offside. Yeah, great call from the man with the flag. Balogun did well, turned inside the defender. It was a little ricochet. Poor clearance from Bosnia. Ricocheted back to Balogun. Balogun turned inside the defender. Slotted home with his left foot. Cue ecstatic scenes here around this stadium from the home support. But the goal is not going to count. Flo Balogun is offside. We are already back underway. The shortest of checks confirmed that decision. Anthony Robinson ball into the penalty area. Headed away by Tarik Murahimovic. Little life there for Bosnia. They've defended well so far today, but that was a mistake. And they were very nearly punished. USA have been great at that this tournament. Getting on the front foot, pressing the defender, making the defence make errors. That's highlighted by the 2 own goals that were scored in those first 2 games. Very nearly did it again. USA will just be buoyed by that. We'll be looking to get at Bosnia between now and half-time. Sunic wins it. Dzeko. Demirovic. Demirovic is fouled in the centre circle. Opportunity for Bosnia just to calm things down. Emedin Demirovic, no stranger to a tackle himself. Picked up a yellow card in that first game against Canada. Another Bundesliga player, Demirovic. He plays for Stuttgart. It's a great finish from Flo Balogun for the disallowed goal. Already has 2 goals so far to his name. Playing with a ton of confidence as well is the Monaco man, being linked with a big money move away this summer. Remains to be seen where he ends up. Free kick is headed into the penalty area by Edin Dzeko on the far side, but it's cleared away pretty easily by USA. Not seen too much of Bosnia going forward. 34 minutes gone here. USA 0, Bosnia 0. Bosnia have a throw in midway inside the USA half, right hand side. Again, happy to go back. Murahemovic out to Radelic. He goes all the way back to his goalkeeper, who left-footed swats it forward. Alex Freeman wins the header. It's tidied up in midfield by Ivan Sunic. Halfway line, right-hand side. Sunic comes back to Murahemovic. Bottle blonde hair on the big number 4 for Bosnia. Alex Freeman puts it out for a throw-in to the Dragons in the centre circle for Katic. Murahemovic forward. Keeper's come a long way. Good bit of goalkeeping from Matt Freeze. For a second, as if Demirovic was favourite there. But Matt Freeze came to the edge of his box and claimed. Don't keep a ton of clean sheets, the USA. The one on match day 2 here against Australia was a rarity. Left hand side, Pulisic just dropping deeper to try and get on the ball. Swaps passes with Tyler Adams. Pulisic out to Alex Freeman. Moved on to Weston McKennie, who's come out this right hand side. McKennie's got a runner in Dest. Dest back to McKennie. Time to deliver now. Steps in field. Left footed cross. Can't beat the first man. Cleared away by the Bosnian defence. And Freeman is sent scampering back to the halfway line. And the USA have to start again. Plenty of territory and possession for the States. Still looking for that one golden chance. Malik Tillman moves it on to McKennie. McKennie's got time to cross. That's a better ball in towards the back post. Beats everyone. Andy Robinson collects left hand side. He stands it up towards the penalty spot. Again, Balogun's gone down. And this one will roll out for a goal kick to Bosnia-Herzegovina. So Balogun just telling the referee what the issue with that was. It's proper old school defending from Murahemovic. He's just really close to Balogun. Handful of shirt as well. But you're never going to get a penalty for that. A little bit of frustration from Balogun. goal kick to Bosnia. Header won by Sunjic. Gigovic. Ball played towards Demirovic, but that's easy for Weston McKennie. USA can't look after it though. Then in with a high press, that's good. Here goes Balogun down the right hand side of the penalty area. Low cross towards Pulisic. Katic was at the back post. Dedic was back there too, helping out. And then this time Tyler Adams has just got a little bit too close to his man, Alija Begovic. And Bosnia have won a free kick. USA still pressing high, looking good in transition. When they turn it over in those positions, get a little bit frustrated though with the physicality of this Bosnian side. Bosnia will be delighted to get the half-time at 0-0 if possible. On the attack, might get even better for the Bosnians. Oh, a little mistake from Robinson. Gigovic was having a sniff around there. Ball ended up back with Matt Freeze. On the attack come the USA. Left-hand side. Robinson into Tillman. Tillman drops it off to Adams, who moves it on to Weston McKennie in the central area. 35 yards out. McKennie out to Robinson. Robinson can keep this in. Level with a penalty spot, out on the touchline. Into the feet of Tillman. This is good football. Tillman with a back heel. Into the penalty area, low cross. Headed away by Kolasinac. Best move of the game, that from the USA. Robinson, McKennie, Pulisic, Tillman all involved. Ball was fizzed across the face of the goal. Cleared away by Bosnia. Throw in taken quickly. Tim Ream gives it to Robinson. Out onto this right hand side is Weston McKennie. Barbarez down there, the Bosnian coach, just trying to get some instructions out there to his team. A loose pass from Serginho Dest. Wrong-footed Weston McKennie. Throw into Bosnia. We are into the final 5 minutes of the 45 here. There will be maybe 4 or 5 minutes added on. We've had the hydration break. And then a couple of other minor stoppages. Nikola Vasili went down for a little while, the Bosnia goalkeeper. Bosnia not looking after the ball particularly well in this last few minutes. The USA would love a goal before half-time. The longer this goes on scoreless, the more the Bosnians will relish their role as the ones to spoil the party here in Santa Clara. Alex Freeman. Good run from Balogun. Running the channel, right-hand side. Murahemovic has fouled him. Murahemovic cannot believe that's been given. That's a good battle between these two. Battle's just been heating up as the half's gone on. Balogun just dragged the ball away from Murahemovic, and Murahemovic caught him on the shin. Free kick for the States in a promising position. Midway between the edge of the penalty area and the touchline, 16 yards out. And once again, Tillman and Robinson are the two men over this set piece. One-man wall for Bosnia. Bosnia hold the line about 10 yards from goal. Most of the US players at the back post. Tillman puts it in towards the near post. It's the same set piece with the same result as earlier on. Everyone's got to the back post except Balogun. Balogun gets the ball near post and then gets his technique wrong on the shot. And just kind of toe pokes it out for a goal kick. to Bosnia. 42 on the clock. USA 0, Bosnia 0. You are listening to studio-based off-tube commentary. 2.5 minutes to half-time. And this one's tight. Round of 16 game against Belgium up for grabs for the winners. Fancy your chances against Belgium. Not particularly impressive in any of their fixtures, in fact. Got away with absolute murder today. Murahemovic switches it across to Nikola Katic. Moved on to Dedic. Edin Dzeko's out on that right hand side. Back to Murahemovic. A little bit of space now for Kolasinac. Aljabegovic. A little bit better possession this from Bosnia. Kolasinac just scoops it back to Aljabegovic. The press is on from the States. Malik Tillman gets after Radelic. Katic onto Dedic. Now the USA sit off, allow Bosnia possession. As the shadows lengthen across the field here in Santa Clara. Armin Gigovic. Bosnia have possession in their own half. Katic again just gives it back to the keeper. Now the USA go hunting for the ball and they force the error. Poor clearance from the keeper Ream. Onto Tillman, looking for Balogun. Yes, a chance. 1-0, that'll do it. Right on half time. The Bosnians have made a right mess of clearing that, and Flo Balogun has put the USA in front. A third tournament goal for Folarin Balogun. Absolute scenes here around this stadium. We are in the shadow of half time. It's a poor clearance from Vasilje. He finds Tim Ream, and then the break's on. Tillman with the through ball. Murahemovic makes the mistake. The ball lands at the feet of Folarin Balogun. Balogun organised his own feet and then left-footed has rolled it through the legs of the goalkeeper. He got a little touch on it, but it's into the back of the net. And right on the stroke of half-time, it is exactly what the USA needed. The second half will now be a completely different game here. Folarin Balogun has put the USA in front. Right on half-time, it's USA 1, Bosnia 0. It's been a collision straight from the restart. Both sets of players are appealing that it should have gone their way, when really it literally was just a collision. Tyler Adams and Edin Dzeko ran into each other. Edin Dzeko is up and about. Tyler Adams looks like he's come off worse. Edin Dzeko is about twice the size of Tyler Adams, so you'd imagine that's the way it would be. Flo Balogun, really good finish. Very similar finish to the one that was disallowed from offside, actually. Left foot, about 16 yards out. It's at the inside of the goalkeeper's right foot. I'm not sure it's the best bit of goalkeeping I've ever seen. It's at the right foot of Nikola Vasilje and had enough momentum to go over the line. And without creating much going forward, the USA have grabbed the lead. Absolutely invaluable USA 1, Bosnia Herzegovina 1. Tyler Adams is still down here, being attended to by a couple of the medical staff for the USA. So this might be a little bit nastier than at first look. Maybe the concussion protocol. Just seeing it again. Yeah, he just ran across the path. He's come out to try and challenge Alija Begovic for the ball. And has just clattered into Edin Dzeko. Nothing malicious or sinister at all. Tyler Adams is feeling the effects of it. So we will have a prolonged period of stoppage time here. Tyler Adams is now sitting up. And it looks like they're giving him some of the concussion tests down there. He's following the right finger of that member of the USA medical team. Now Adams is on his feet. Maybe the USA will try and make it through to half time with 10. See what the situation is during the break. Adams looks to be okay. The Brazilian referee Rafael Klaus is just advising him to go off. Christian Pulisic is disputing whether or not that's the case. I'd say Pulisic telling the referee that it's a head injury and that he should be allowed to stay on, but maybe, and correctly so, the referee just wants to clear this concussion. We are just about ready to restart. It's going to be a drop ball in the centre circle. Referee's dropping the ball at the feet of Tarik Murehimovic. And we are back underway. Adams wants to be back on to see this out at least till half time. Can Bosnia respond? USA have the lead. 44th minute goal following Balogun. Radelic, long ball forward, aimless ball forward. It's beaten everyone. It might be kept in on that far side by Dedic. Dedic came inside one man, but ran straight into Pulisic. And really, Bosnia have showed absolutely nothing as an attacking force here. Pulisic tries to get in behind Nikola Katic on that far side. Katic looked a little bit panicky there and just smashes the ball into the supporters over on that far side. The 5 minutes of added time is up, but there will be maybe 2 or 3 more for the Tyler Adams head injury. Tyler Adams is back on. USA back up to 11 players. Left hand side, Pulisic tries to go round Dedic. And a free kick is given. More frustration for Christian Pulisic. Again, more agricultural defending from the Bosnians. One more opportunity then for the USA to put some more pressure on this Bosnian defence. Free kick, left hand side, a yard in from the touchline, 25 yards from goal. The second goal here would leave Bosnia with a mountain to climb in this second half. Robinson towards the edge of the 6-yard box, and just for a minute looked like Malik Tillman might get there around the back. Still alive. Bosnia made a right hash of clearing it. Edge of the penalty area. Pulisic has it. 1-2 with Dest. Pulisic twists, turns into the penalty area, away by Murehimovic. USA finishing strong here. Have the scent of blood in their nostrils. Little back heel sends Andy Robinson towards the corner flag. Robinson comes in field. Pulisic can't get the shot off. That was half a chance. Still alive. Tyler Adams round the back for Dest. Dest heads it down. Chance! Oh, it's off the crossbar. Balogun's hit the bar. From about 5 yards out, he cannot believe it. Great pressure from the USA. Tyler Adams with the pass. Downward header from Dest. Balogun gets across his defender. And his shot is off the top of the crossbar and over the top. Bosnia get away with that. That was very nearly game over here. Right on half time. USA trying to put this one to bed. They lead by a goal to nil. Bosnia are desperate for the referee's whistle. Ball is at the feet of Murahemovic. High presses on again. Tillman it is. Tillman's going to win it back. USA have done this all tournament, hunting in packs. Bosnia not interested. And it's all gone off again here. There's a Bosnian player down. Kolasinac is involved in an altercation with Tyler Adams. And this has been brewing the entire first half. It's another accidental collision. Weston McKennie challenges Alija Begovic. And as he's fallen, Tyler Adams comes in. Accidentally catches him with his knee, which is why Alija Begovic has gone down. And then Adams and Kolasinac come together. And this first half might go on forever. Alija Begovic is back on his feet. Looks okay. He's now having to go off for a couple of minutes. Referee's coming across to have a word with Alija Begovic. Alija Begovic, he's telling the referee he was elbowed in the face when that is patently not true. I don't know how Alija Begovic could see what happened. He was falling to the ground. And he has been clunked in the head by a stray knee. But under no circumstances was that foul play. Referees dropped the ball at the feet of Tyler Adams, who's inexplicably just passed it out to play for a throw-in. Alex Freeman then cynically brings another ball into play. And finally, after 55 dramatic minutes here in the San Francisco Bay Area Stadium, the referee has blown for half-time. USA were largely on top, had a goal disallowed midway through the first half. Flo Balogun was offside. He then did get his goal and it did stand. 44 minutes on the clock. USA pressing high, forcing the error. The ball dropped to Balogun 16 yards out. His left-footed shot went through Nikola Vasilyi to give the USA the lead. Join us for full second half commentary. Should be a great game. Half time here. It's United States of America 1, Bosnia Herzegovina 0.
Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok.
Welcome back to the San Francisco Bay Area Stadium. Everybody just about ready for second half action in this round of 32 game between the USA and Bosnia-Herzegovina. Half-time score, USA 1, Bosnia-Herzegovina 0. A 44th minute goal from Folarin Balogun, pouncing on an error from the Bosnian defenders and giving the USA a deserved half-time lead. USA enjoyed the majority of the territory and possession. And got that goal just when it looked like we were going to head to half-time. Goalless. Bosnia didn't offer much at all in the way of attacking threat. They'll have to remedy that in this second half, or they'll be heading home from this tournament. No changes from either coach at half-time. I'll take you through the team news when we get a little break in play. Immediately the USA with the high press on that far side. Serginho Dest closing down Kolasinac. Throw in to Bosnia. Kolasinac will take. Goes back to Vasilije. Vasilije's poor clearance that led to that goal in the first half. USA pounced on it, turned the ball over. Headed up in the air by Katic. Murahemovic on the half turn. Gigovic tries to send it down the right hand channel to Demirovic. Demirovic and Dzeko have done nothing, had no possession, no chances. No really good situations either. Free kick for the States, taken quickly. Balogun is crowded out of it. Gives a foul away, but the referee's played an advantage. And again, that ball up towards Edin Dzeko. Edin Dzeko has just looked miles off it today. 40 years of age now. The ex-Manchester City striker, but starved of service so far here. 2 balls on the pitch, but we carry on. Pulisic skipped away from a couple of tackles down this left-hand side. Puts the ball into the back post. And Kolasinac gets a header on it. And he's put it out for a corner kick. What a strange decision. There was no one really in behind Kolasinac there. Lack of communication at the back from Bosnia. Right-footed ball in from Pulisic towards Malik Tillman. Kolasinac just put it out for a corner. Corner kick for the USA. Anthony Robinson will swing this in, left-footed from the right-hand side. 2 arms in the air is the signal. Towards the penalty spot, Chris Richards gets for his contact. Keeper comes and punches. Looked easier to catch. Anthony Robinson returns it. And this time, Nikola Vassiliou will come out and claim. Just a couple of times so far today, Vassiliou has not looked certain, hasn't dominated his penalty area, the Bosnian goalkeeper. Murahimovic with a long left-footed diag. Looking for Dedic. Easy for Robinson to intercept, and then Richards plays it out to the right-hand side and Freeman. Tillman gets away from his man. He was pulled, but the referee played an advantage. I think the USA would want that back now. They've surrendered possession. Bosnia just put the ball out to play. Murahimovic has put the ball out. There's a Bosnian player down. It's Edin Dzeko, who's actually back on his feet now as the skipper. Seen a replay of Malik Tillman trying to get away from Ivan Sunjic, who pulled him back. Somehow still awaiting the first yellow card of this. Bosnia have trod a fine line. Edin Dzeko's coming across to this near side now. I don't know if that injury, yeah, we're going to see the end of Edin Dzeko. First changes of the day are going to be made by Sergei Barbares. Edin Dzeko, who's not been involved in this game at all, is going to be one, and I think there's going to be a second change made too by Bosnia. Maybe a triple change. Barbares has seen enough. Ermin Mamic is definitely going to be one to come on for Edin Dzeko. Esmir Bayraktarovic is on too. Bayraktarovic was actually born in the United States. I think he was born in Wisconsin, if memory serves. The final change will be Benjamin Tahirovic, and he's going to replace Ivan Sunjic. So 3 changes made in the 51st minute. Gigovic, Sunjic and Dzeko are off. Mamic, Bayraktarovic and Tahirovic are on. Restart with the ball at the feet of the Bosnian goalkeeper. Please, I didn't take you through all that team news now because it's all changed. USA lineup freezes in goal. Back four of Freeman, Richards, Ream and Robinson. Weston McKennie and Tyler Adams holding the midfield with Dest, Tillman and Pulisic, the three in behind the goal scorer, Balogun. Bosnia come up this right-hand side, a first touch for Bajrak Terovic. Bajrak Terovic has looked quite lively actually in the first couple of games. I think he's unlucky to be left out here, the youngster. Faces football for PSV in the Netherlands. Bosnia now lined up Vasilije in goal, Murahemovic, Radeljic, Katic. It's then Tahirovic, Bajrak Terovic, Kolasinac, Aljabegovic, Dedic, Demirovic and Mamic. Murahemovic puts it out for a throw into the USA. He was straight back on the attack. Throw in is level with the penalty area, left hand side. Robinson goes back to Tim Ream. And a fairly comfortable shift so far for Tim Ream and Chris Richards. It's a really good touch from Tillman. Plays the ball for Balogun. Oh, he got that all wrong. Did the hard part, Malik Tillman. Found himself some space. And then just overhit the pass as he tried to slide it in to Flo Balogun down that left-hand channel. Out for a goal kick to Bosnia. Have Bosnia got a response in them here? They led against Canada on match day 1. Switzerland quickly put them to bed when Bosnia needed to respond in match day 2 before Bosnia saw off a poor Qatari side. So we haven't really seen them in adversity yet in this tournament. USA just let it ride all tournament. Round of 16 tie with Belgium. Up for grabs for the winners of this one. Ball is at the feet of the Baltimore Orioles fan, Chris Richards. Look at this left-hand side in Anthony Robinson. Robinson goes back to his goalkeeper Matt Freese. Shadows have just reached Matt Freese's penalty spot. Away to our right-hand side. His clearance is over the head of Anthony Robinson. Throw into Bosnia. 10 minutes gone in the second half. All of the action available via your local broadcaster. Bosnia really need to find something as an attacking force here to get back into this. Hopeful ball played forward by Radeljic. Now here's a chance for Bosnia. Dedic. A little bit of time and space out here for Bajrak Terovic. Bajrak Terovic just rolls the ball back in a shot, I think it was. Nikola Katic shaped as if he was going to cross. So he's either got the cross completely wrong. I think he has, yeah. I think maybe the ball's just come off his left toe before his right foot connected with it. And either way, it's sailed over the top of Matt Freese's crossbar. It's a goal kick to the USA. Bit of a peculiar one there from Nikola Katic, not known for his goal scoring. The big centre-back. Another Bundesliga player. Schalke is Nikola Katic's club. Bosnia have a throw in the right back area. Katic throws it straight to Malik Tillman. Balogun can't get on it. Poor clearance from Murahemovic. Bosnia can't keep the ball here. Can't put 2-3 passes together. Well organised, well disciplined USA side. I tell you what, they just look very well coached as well, this USA side. Murahemovic has just cleared the ball away from under the nose of his goalkeeper, who looks furious with him. Weston McKennie had made a run into the penalty area. Kolasinac. Murahemovic. Swaps passes with Tahirovic. 23-year-old substitute who's just done. Long ball from Murahemovic. He's about 10 yards over the head of Amadedic. In a nutshell, that just about sums up Bosnia. Bosnia's attacking threat so far today. It's been largely non-existent. They had 0.04 XG in the first half. Bosnia. USA's was up near a 1, 0.72 for the USA. Now he has a chance. Alija Begovic trying to slide it down that left-hand side, but it's easily picked off by Freeman. Bosnia have it back. Just a little bit more possession maybe for Bosnia in the second half, without doing much for it. Maybe the substitutes can make a little difference. Tamirovic. The introduction of Mamic, who did score against Qatar and Switzerland, just gives a different option. He's a little bit more of a dynamic player on the ball now. A different threat, a different style of player than Edin Dzeko and Demirovic. Demirovic has stayed on up top. And now he has a chance to put the ball in the penalty area, and it nearly came to Demirovic. Tim Ream, really good defensive work, got in front of Demirovic. And USA can break here. Right hand side, Serginho Dest. Comes inside by Terovic. Dest, or tried to play it through to Pulisic. Was well read over there by Radelic. Terovic has it. USA tried to get the high press on this time. Bosnia managed to beat the press. Little drop of the shoulder by Dedic. Still has to go back to Murahemovic. USA 1, Bosnia Herzegovina 0, this round of 32 time. Here in the San Francisco Bay Area Stadium. 5 attempts for the USA. 1 on target. 2 attempts for Bosnia, 1 on target. I'm racking my brain to think when that Bosnia attempt on target was, by the way. Good play from the USA. Robinson into the feet of Adams. Balogun, this time it's a poor touch. Robinson nips in front of Demirovic. Just wanted that more, Anthony Robinson. Demirovic waiting for the ball to come to his feet. Anthony Robinson was quickly in front of him to nip it off his toes. Clock has ticked past the hour mark here. Robinson outside of his foot. Good ball forward to Balogun. Balogun tussles with Murahemovic. Both players have stayed down. Balogun is holding his head, but actually Murahemovic might have come off worse. His foot got caught underneath the right foot of following Balogun. Balogun, as they both actually fell to the floor. Looks quite a nasty one. Again, not intentional. We've had a few unintentional collisions in this one. Although Bosnia have been pretty aggressive in their defending. Flo Balogun looks like he's got cramp down there. Just looking at the options available to Mauricio Pochettino off the bench. Ricardo Pepi is the obvious replacement as centre forward, although Haji Wright can do a job there. Timothy Weah's had a few minutes in this tournament, didn't really impress. Gio Reyna's got a goal to his name. He got the third against Paraguay. And now we're seeing a VAR check for a red card here. And this is going to be the red card is going to be for Balogun. Balogun is, it's a horrible incident, but it's not intentional at all. It's just Balogun has to put his right foot somewhere. Murahimovic wins the ball. The two players go to ground. They're both falling. And with a stray right leg, Balogun rakes his foot down the calf of Murahimovic, then stands on his ankle. But you have to take into account intention. Balogun's not looking. He's off balance. I don't know if the referee will have the wherewithal here to make the decision himself. He's gone across to the monitor, and this could be a huge turning point in this game and this tournament. Rafael Klaus is now coming back to make his decision, and the decision is he's going to his pocket. He's looking for Flo Balogun. It's going to be a red card. That is one of the worst decisions I have ever seen. Flo Balogun has been sent off effectively for existing. He has to put his leg somewhere. It's not a foul. It's not a red card. It's not violent conduct. It's not serious foul play. Horrible, horrible decision. Not the first one of this day. I've been largely impressed with the refereeing and the touch of the VAR in this tournament so far. That is absolutely horrible. Each game today has had a shocker. That's the worst of the lot. Balogun, the goal scorer, you've obviously got repercussions going forward as well. Should the USA move on in this tournament, Balogun will be suspended. Flo Balogun is absolutely inconsolable as he makes his way down this touchline. It's a few of the USA substitutes going with him. It's a long walk down that touchline. He has to go down towards the corner flag. And the USA are down to 10. Absolutely astonishing decision. Never ever a red card. The door has been opened for Bosnia. They've got 25 minutes to save this game. What will USA do? It's over to you, Coach Pochettino. Will it be a rearguard action? They're going to be dangerous on the break. Bosnia, who have not looked like scoring today, suddenly have been given a lifeline. Mamic, ball into the penalty area. Ream with a mistake. There's a shot. Shot on target from Demirovic, straight at Matt Freeze. It's an immediate warning for the United States. Decent connection from Ermedin Demirovic, but straight at the goalkeeper. The complexion of this game has just changed in a heartbeat on that woeful VAR decision. Balogun's been sent off due to the consequences of what happened. But if he puts his foot down and the defender's leg is underneath it, I don't know what you're supposed to do. Surely there has to be some kind of intent for it to warrant a red card. Anyway, back underway. Bosnia come forward. Left hand side, Barak Terovic. Alija Begovic out to Kolasinac. Bosnia have a renewed vigour here. They've just seen the door open for them. Are they going to go through it? Ermin Mamic, the young substitute, just 21 years of age. Mamic, 2 goals in this tournament. Kolasinac to Tahirovic, helped into the penalty area. Not the best header away from Freeman. Ball is helped goalwards by Bayraktarovic, and that one is straight at the goalkeeper, Mark Fries. Mark Fries just smashes it away. A little bit of panic here for the USA in the last couple of minutes. Pulisic just going to try and get his team up the field a little bit. Pochettino must be harbouring some kind of plan down there beneath us. Good play from Freeman, steps inside his man and then runs straight into Kolasinac. Gets the break of the ball, still going Freeman. Kolasinac, the dogged performer, gets in, wins it again. Poor pass out from Bosnia, picked up by Robinson. Robinson is tripped on this right hand side by Dedic. Pochettino will get a chance now to sort out this team, because it's time for the hydration break. That could not have come at a better time for the USA, who lead here 3/4 of the way through this one by a 0-0. Flo Balogun's 44th minute strike separates the sides, but then Balogun himself has been sent off following a VAR check. They're coming together, a collision with Murahemovic. Balogun inadvertently caught Murahemovic with his left foot. Caught him on the calf, then the ankle. The VAR instructed Rafael Klaus to go and have a look, and Rafael Klaus sent Balogun off. So the USA must play the final quarter of this with 10 men. They lead 1-0. Bosnia have showed nothing so far going forwards, but have 22 minutes to save their tournament. 3 more games tomorrow in this as the round of 32 carries on. 3 good games as well. It's the Iberian Peninsula that takes over tomorrow. Spain versus Austria. Spain, everyone's second favourites, I would say, now for the tournament, with France looking so good. Portugal will then take on Croatia. And the final game, the late game tomorrow, is Switzerland and Algeria. Algeria hoping to carry on really good run of African teams in this tournament. They showed up very well. Had a bit of a bad day today, the African teams. Congo were outstanding against England before getting beat late on. And then Senegal, heartbreaking. They haven't had much luck this year, Senegal. VAR heartbreak in AFCON. And then today, that penalty decision today. I mean, again, VAR tonight, we've seen a penalty not given for England, which looked incredibly obvious. We saw a penalty given for Belgium. I thought the Balogun one in the first half here was dodgy. And then the sending off is just absolutely blowing my mind. It's an awful, awful decision. Can the USA, spurred on by a sense of injustice, see out the final quarter of this one? We will restart with a free kick to the USA. No changes yet made by Pochettino. Just Richards sent scampering back towards his own goal. Just has to clear it long up the left-hand touchline, throw in for Bosnia. Tarik Murahemovic brings it away. Gives it to Nikola Katic. Back to Murahemovic. Gordelic. No movement at all from Bosnia. Static in the forward areas. Bajraktarevic made a little give and go run, didn't get the ball. Now it's wide with Dedic. Amar Dedic again, forced back. Great high press, really good work from Malik Tillman. Ball is back with the goalkeeper. The USA fans respond to Malik Tillman's effort. Bajraktarevic, back to Katic again. Long ball forward from Murahemovic, looking for Bajraktarevic, down towards the corner flag. Does well, gets away from Robinson first time, then tries to put it through the legs of Anthony Robinson. Last touch comes off the Fulham defender. It's going to be a corner kick to Bosnia. Set pieces should be a strength of Bosnia. They haven't shown much in this game at all. It's a little flip-flap from Bajraktarevic, trying to put it through the legs of Robinson. Again, the referee's getting himself involved in the scrum. Corner kick's taken short, right-hand side. Alija Begovic, the Bajraktarevic, edge of the box for Dedic. He's going to shoot. It's blocked from Richards, cleared away by Pulisic. Ermin Mamic picks it up. Bajraktarevic again. Mamic. Murahemovic with a diagonal. Keeper comes. Matt Freeze gets there. It's a poor ball in from Murahemovic. Was looking for Benjamin Tahirovic, but far too close to the goalkeeper. Mauricio Pochettino has lost his glasses in the technical area. Sergio Dest got a little bit of space. Rolls it out to the right-hand side. Tillman. Richards to Ream. To Freeman. Down the channel for Pulisic. Pulisic look after it for the USA. Beats a couple of men, then tries to roll in McKennie. Need to look after the ball a little bit better. Pulisic. Very much a clock watching exercise now for the USA. It's Bosnia who are going to make two more changes. Amar Memic is on for Said Kolasinac. And the second change is Tabakovic. He wears number 23. Haris Tabakovic, the forward. So all 5 changes now made by Bosnia. And Sergei Barbares has thrown on about half a dozen strikers here. So this is it, we're into the end game. Can Bosnia find an equaliser? Can the USA hold on? This development I did not see coming at all. The USA were absolutely cruising. Tahirovic, ball out to the right hand side, headed away from Robinson. It's going to drop on the edge of the penalty area. Alija Begovic shoots. Blocked by an American defender. Again, the USA crowd respond. Throw in, left hand side Bosnia. Tahirovic, central area, moves it on to Memic. Mamic can't get there. We've got a Memic and a Mamic on now. USA bring it away, win a free kick. Good play from Christian Pulisic. The referee's just launched something out of his pocket over towards this touchline. I don't know what that was. Pulisic did well for his team there. Just came in field, skipped away from a couple of challenges, and then was fouled by a combination of Bajktarevic and Mamic. Opportunity just to run the clock down for 30 seconds or so. I'm still pretty impressed with Barbarez's blazer, which he's got buttoned up, by the way. Double-breasted, buttoned up. Free kick to the USA right on the halfway line. 77.5 minutes gone. Free kick to be taken by Tim Ream. Just throws it down this left-hand side for Pulisic. On the half turn was Malik Tillman. Malik Tillman with a little back heel in to McKennie. McKennie back to Tillman. He has a chance. 2-0 is it? If it's onside, it's going to count. And Christian Pulisic, the flag's gone up. For the second time today, the USA think they've scored. Pulisic looked like he came from behind the defender. This is going to be close. Or maybe, is there a handball in there? It's a lovely move. Tillman with a back heel. McKennie with a dink cross. Yeah, he's offside. Tillman tried to get the shot off. It was partially blocked by the defender. It was then bundled over the line by Christian Pulisic. He was offside. He can wag his finger at the official all he wants, but it won't make any difference. Quick check, and we're back underway. Goal does not stand. Throw in. This is going to get spicy in the last 10 minutes. Referee's got his card in his hand. He has to book the Bosnian manager, who's entirely lost his marbles down there. He gets a yellow card. The attendance is confirmed here, 68,827. Yellow card for the coach. I'm not sure about his white shoes with that. The rest of the coach driver's outfit. Anyway, I digress. We are back underway. We're into the final 10 minutes. Anthony Robinson. USA so far have handled this particularly well. The referee, I think, has given a free kick to the USA right on the edge of the penalty area. I think he's right to do so as well. Pulisic looked like he turned away. It was Serginho Dest, sorry, who turned away from Stjepan Radeljic, and Radeljic just pulled him back. Had a hand on both waists. Dest appealed, the referee agrees. Radeljic picks up a yellow card. And the USA have a free kick 20 yards out, about 10 yards to the left of the goal, and this is a chance. You'd think a second goal would kill this. Even with 10 men, Bosnia do not look like scoring twice. They don't look like scoring once. Options over the free kick. Oh, Robinson. Adams is moving away. Tillman is over the ball. Chris Richards, Pulisic and Freeman are making a three-man wall of their own. Tyler Adams is really demonstrative about something. Bosnia have a four-man wall and a three-man wall. There's a lot of walls going on. Malik Tillman, for me, looks like he's going to be the man. Chance for the USA. Second goal here, can see them through. Tillman, up and over the wall, goal, 2-0. Malik Tillman with a direct free kick. An explosion all around San Francisco Bay Area Stadium. Malik Tillman gets his first goal of 2026. Up and down with a free kick. And that should do it. 10-man United States of America 2. Bosnia-Herzegovina 0. We haven't seen too many direct free kicks at this tournament. Remember, Messi's got one. That might be the only one off the top of my head. Malik Tillman's just had another great technique. He's gone with the laces. The ball's wobbled in the air. Goalkeeper's got to move his feet. It's not the best bit of goalkeeping you've ever seen. It's not right in the corner. In fact, it's about 2 foot inside the post. Nikola Vasilje has not done very well for either goal for Bosnia. And with 7 minutes left, the USA might just have booked their place in the next round. And a date with Belgium. USA 2. Bosnia-Herzegovina 0. Bosnia attack. Ball into the middle. Keeper comes. Matt Freese again. Hasn't had an awful lot to do, Matt Freese, tonight. But has dominated his penalty area when required, which is incredibly helpful, just to take the pressure off. Murahemovic. Out wide to Bjakterovic. Tahirovic with a big switch out to that left-hand side. It's a good ball. Aljabegovic has Freeman for company. Helped out over there by Serginho Dest. McKennie tries a little back heel, which wasn't wise. Gets away with it though. Last touch comes off a Bosnian defender. Throw in for the USA. Weston McKennie just turns to the crowd, asks for a little bit more to help get the USA over the finish line. Maybe just a little bit of doubt crept in when Balogun was shown that red card. But Bosnia have showed little in response. More desire, more quality from the USA. And the goal from Malik Tillman has doubled their lead with 5 minutes on the clock here in Santa Clara. Can Bosnia get one back and set up the grandstand finish? Into the penalty area. Tillman back helping his defence out. Does well and then just launches it back into the Bosnian half. No need for pretty defending now from the States. Just get the job done. Bjakterovic, space on this right-hand side. Steps inside Tillman. Crosses in. Tim Ream heads away. Collected by Murahemovic. Out to Bjakterovic again. Moved on to Radeljic. Murahemovic. He must have had about 1,000 touches in this game. He's been on the ball the entire game. Ball into the penalty area. Oh, what a wonderful piece of defending. / mad piece of defending from Freeman. He's had the wherewithal to chest the ball back to his goalkeeper from 8 yards out. That was brave. It's a fine line between brave and foolish. And Freeman was treading the line there. Emedin Demirovic, just rather foolishly himself, pushed Matt Freese to the ground. On his way past, Matt Freese has made the most of it. Matt Freese needs to get up here. There's no need for this. The last thing the USA need is any added on extra time. Do the job, get it done. Matt Freese is up. As the USA eventually are going to make their first changes of the game. It's taken 87 minutes. For Mauricio Pochettino to use his bench. Christian Pulisic is going to be one who goes off. He's going to be replaced by Ricardo Pepi. And Sebastian Berhalter will replace Serginho Dest. Pulisic hasn't been available this entire tournament. Just with a little niggle here, but he's had a good game today. One of the leaders in this group. Has led by example tonight. Ricardo Pepi, the PSV front man, is on. Clock has ticked past 88 minutes here. Bosnia have not threatened at all since the red card. It's been a timid effort, this, from Bosnia. Rahimovic just turns away from Pepi. Ball is brought forward by Tahirovic. Towards the halfway line. Tries to play it in to Aljabegovic. Poor ball, poor control. Bosnia get the throw in. Mamic out to this right hand side in Bajktarevic. There's a little run at Anthony Robinson. Steps in field. Now might swing the ball in with his left foot. Good header, Tim Ream. Tahirovic. Tahirovic goes wide to Aljabegovic. Cross towards the back post. Keeper comes, misses it. It's still alive. Chris Richards with the block at the near post. Little goal-mouth scramble. USA get away with it. And now they can break themselves. Ricardo Pepi is adjudged to have fouled the Bosnian player in there. That was the closest Bosnia have come to a goal, really. It wasn't even a chance. Ball just fizzed across the face of the goal a couple of times. Free kick to Bosnia. 40 yards out right hand side. Ermin Mamic in possession of this set piece. Mamic in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Chris Richards gets the header on it. It's out to Aljabegovic. Corner of the box. Chipped in again. Robinson with a header. Ball out to Bajktarevic. It's all hands to the pumps for the USA back there. We're still not being unduly threatened. Now the USA push out. Into 10 minutes of stoppage time here. Remember that first half lasted 55 minutes too. So we're going to go nearly over 110 minutes in this one. Aljabegovic dinks it in, headed away. Adams. Tarik Murahimovic. Out to the left-hand side. Out with Tahirovic. Tahirovic. On to Murahimovic. Bajktarevic, right corner of the penalty area. Crossed in, headed away by who else? Chris Richards. Bosnia really struggling to fashion a decent opportunity here. It's 10 passes and then a diagonal cross into the box, which the States so far have dealt with. Now then, Aljabegovic left-hand side. Into the penalty area, shoots! Oh, it's not too far away. Wants a corner too, does Kerim Aljabegovic. Not sure who's going to get one. And he shouldn't get one either. I tell you what, it's a great effort. Matt Freese was beaten. Matt Freese did not know if that was going to nestle inside his left-hand post. But it didn't, and it's all good for the USA. 2 minutes of 10 added on have elapsed. USA 2, Bosnia-Herzegovina 0. To Bakovic. Battles for it. Big, tall striker. But Weston McKennie brings it away for the USA. Freeman. That's a good ball. Adams has got space. Finds McKennie. Little back heel. A little bit of showboating from Weston McKennie. McKennie's after it again. Down towards the corner flag. Keeps it in two. And then has fouled the defender. Good defender from Bredelic. Another minute elapsed. 7 to go. USA 2-0 up, down to 10 players. Still relatively comfortable. Bredelic towards the halfway line. USA sit off again, invite the pressure. Long ball towards the edge of the penalty area. Tim Ream deals with that. Happy just to clear it away. Switched out to this right-hand side where Robinson wins the header. Then Adams. Pepe challenges as well. USA bring it away. Pepe does really well that time. Adams onto McKennie. Pepe again. Just trying to get the States up the pitch. That's good. Really good from the USA. Anthony Robinson. Into the feet of Ricardo Pepe. Good centre-forward play from him. Third man running is Tillman. Tillman will win a free kick. Great stuff from the States. That's celebrated by the rest of the substitutes there like it's a goal. Malik Tillman. Use free kick. Put the USA 2 goals ahead in the 82nd minute. Cries of USA go up around this stadium. The fans are starting to believe again. Substitution for the States. Weston McKennie, who's been excellent tonight, has caught the eye. Weston McKennie off, and he will be replaced by Gio Reyna. Back underway, 5 minutes to go. Finish line in sight for USA. Ball towards Pepe. Pepe could finish it off with a flourish, defended as well. Murahemovic. It's going to drop out to the edge of the box though. Tillman over the top. In fact, it's Alex Freeman who's up there from right back. Blazed over. 2 balls on the pitch. Nikola Vasiljev not happy about that. Bosnia come again. Still yet to create a really good opportunity. Down the left-hand side. Now here's a chance. Into the penalty area. It's poor forward play. Dedic over on that left-hand side now. Couldn't take the ball in his stride. Tyler Adams. Played forward for Pepe. Pepe's done really well since his introduction. And Pepe might be in here. The goalkeeper's going to have to come out and just put the ball into the stand. Ricardo Pepe considered getting on with that quickly with the goalkeeper out of position, but then realised time might be a better friend to him. Some incredible fancy dress in the crowd, by the way. Just having a look around at these USA supporters. USA have the ball exactly where they want it, down by the right-hand corner flag. We've got 3 minutes left to play. If I hadn't watched Belgium-Senegal earlier on, I would tell you that the USA are already winners here. But this was just the position that Senegal blew earlier on. However, Bosnia are not of that quality. Radelic onto Tahirovic. Wider still is Memic. Tim Ream comes across. Good defending, clears it away. Anthony Robinson gets there. This time Pepe can't get hold of it for the States. Left hand side, Alija Begovic. Dedic moves it on to Memic. He's going to shoot. Oh, it's not far away. That's a half decent effort from Ermin Mamic. Maybe Matt Freeze had it covered. Just cut across it. Oh, with his right foot did Ermin Mamic. I'll tell you what, Matt Freeze didn't have it covered. It's about 6 inches wide of Freeze's left-hand post. And that is probably the best effort of the night from Bosnia. The fact that it's a 25-yard effort tells you what they've shown is an attacking force. They're going to come again though. 4 on 4, another shot. Oh, that's just missed as well. It's Memic. This time he's put it 6 inches wide of the other post. Twice in quick succession, Ermin Mamic gets a shot off from distance. A little bit of pushing and shoving with Tim Ream after the event. That was good play from Ermin Mamic. Carried the ball a long way. And his shot wasn't far away. We are into the final 60 seconds here in Santa Clara. And the USA are going to book themselves a 6th appearance in the last 16, where Belgium will await them. Emedine Demirovic is penalised for a foul on Tim Ream. Tim Ream's been outstanding tonight, him and Chris Richards. I have no idea why Emedine Demirovic would just run into him. That's achieved absolutely nothing. Into the final 30 seconds, Bosnia have showed zero, particularly since the red card. Matt Freeze with a long ball forward. All eyes will be on the Brazilian referee. Flag's gone up for offside against Ricardo Pepi. The clock has hit 100 minutes here. And the referee brings this one to an end. USA players all over the pitch drop to their knees. It's a famous win for the USA. And in truth, it was a really comfortable win for the USA. They were the better team throughout. Had a goal disallowed in the first half, had a goal disallowed in the second half. The goals that counted, 44 minutes. Throw Balogun on the turn, left foot through the goalkeeper's legs. Balogun was then sent off in, to my mind, unfortunate circumstances. After a VAR intervention, Malik Tillman then wrapped it up for the State with a lovely free kick, up and down over the ball on 82. Bosnia huffed and puffed. He could have played till midnight and not scored. USA advanced to the round of 16. Thanks for listening, everybody. This one's finished in San Francisco Bay Area Stadium. United States of America 2, Bosnia-Herzegovina 0.
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page.